Hi. So today I had a little. It was quite an amusing experience on Twitter. Uh, I'd been sent something. In fact, I've been sent something several times about the same person, where there is a slightly overweight female. That's not meant to be derogatory. It's just a statement of fact. Going on and on and on and on and on and on about flexible dieting and preaching to people. First of all, if you're going to preach to people, be an example. Get in shape at least once in your life. This person has never been in shape. Work with lots of people. If you've never been in shape in your life and you still want to get in your soapbox, good. By all means do it. Get some people in shape. Don't be an internet warrior. Now, so I wrote a little tweet that said, I can't remember what I wrote. Fat female, going on about flexible dieting, have a bit of humility. It sounds worse than it really was. It wasn't really an aggressive little tweet from me. And obviously I would not call anybody out or single anybody out. That would be wrong. And I got asked a question by a young trainer who was obviously being very facetious. And it was quite, I found it quite funny. It got a hell of a reaction from the people who will follow me on Twitter. And he got slaughtered. But that's irrelevant. What he asked me, he said to me, "Oh, are you a clean eater? Do you eat bro foods?" What the fuck are bro foods? I mean, what the fuck is a clean fucking eater? And I'm slightly lost for words, which isn't good when you do it filming a video, is it? What has gone wrong with these people? So let's look at what these idiots are talking about. Bro foods. Bro foods and clean eater. Basically, I am assuming it means, do you want to eat clean foods, not junk foods or processed foods? And are you a bro eater, meaning people who prioritize so-called healthy foods are therefore bros, because the idea is that if you eat bros think that if you eat dirty foods, all of a sudden your world is going to explode. You don't know where to start with bullshit like this, do you? We would all function better if we ate clean food, arguably all the time. There is no legitimate reason for our health to eat ice cream and Mars bars and crisps and Coca-Cola and beer. Will our world explode if we eat them? No, not in moderation. There you go. That's it. Some people will be bro eaters because they feel better that way, mentally and or physically. Isn't that what it's all about? He asked me, am I a clean eater? I wish I was more of a clean eater, sunshine. I wish every day in the evening I didn't really want to think, fuck it, I want lasagna. Yeah, arguably I can fit my lasagna into my macros. This is another discussion for another day, right? This if it fits your macros, twaddle. But I can fit it in, but it's not optimal for me. It's arguably not optimal for my health. And people go, oh well, I can eat this because it fits my macros. Blah blah, flaming blah. No. The food that you eat is not merely about the macronutrients. It's about everything from the fibre to the inflammatory response of the food that you eat. Let that sink in. We want to eat what I would call clean food, that now what people are trying to polarize the concept of clean food. You want to eat clean food. To me, clean food is natural food. Now, natural food is, not a sausage, but bacon, fried in butter, fried egg, scrambled eggs and cheese. To me, generally, that's clean food. That's how we should be eating. We should be eating natural food. I always talk about this. natural food, food from the land. All I want to tell you is food from the land, and then there's lots of variations around that. But if people stuck to that, everybody would be healthier. So are you a clean eater? Well, I believe in not eating processed food, limiting my trans fats and my high fructose corn syrup, and I do believe in limiting all these things. Do I believe that if I have a Coca-Cola, I'll get fat? No. Do I believe that if I was dieting strictly for a photo shoot or a bodybuilding contest, or I had somebody on a 6-week or a 12-week program, do I think a Coca-Cola is going to derail their efforts? No, but I don't think it's going to help them. And you might go, oh, well, it helps them because psychologically they feel free. Cool. If psychologically, I'm in the light here, so I apologize. If psychologically something helps, that's great, but don't masquerade it as being part of a system, a nutritional system. Now you're talking about an emotional coping mechanism system, and that's something entirely different. There's no justification for eating shite food, but the world won't end if you eat shite food. So you take a balanced approach, and these people who seek to polarize everything. Are you clean? Did you eat bro foods? What the fucking hell is a bro fucking food? Oh, chicken and broccoli. If you eat chicken and broccoli, you're a bro. Well, no. If you eat chicken and broccoli, maybe you like chicken and broccoli, and chicken is decent protein. Broccoli, obviously, has the fibre and the phytonutrients and everything else. You might feel good. It's relatively good. It's probably relatively low in calories, and so if you're watching your calorie intake, that's quite important sometimes as well. Wow. No, but you're 30 years behind the times if you eat chicken and broccoli. I don't eat chicken and broccoli. I don't eat chicken breasts because I despise chicken breasts. So I'll eat chicken legs and chicken thighs and all that sort of stuff even when I'm dieting because it fits my macros. My version of flexible dieting. But I'm not such a prick as to call it flexible dieting or if it fits your macros. It's common sense eating. You can't pigeonhole common sense eating. I have got shredded eating a pound of cheese a day. But I shouldn't have done it because it wasn't optimal. But I managed to fit it into my macros, right? And fit it into my calories as well. When you're dieting, when you're putting together your nutrition program, the first thing that you need to do is you need to look at the quality of the nutrients that you're taking in. Okay? First thing that we do with everybody, look at the quality of the nutrients. Forget about calories and probably forget about macronutrients. Just try and eat regularly, keep blood sugar stable, quality of nutrients, almost eat when you're hungry. As you progress, depending on what you want to do, depending on your commitment, your goals and everything else, then you can make things a little bit more rigid. You can set protein goals, you can look at calories, you can manipulate carb intake, whatever it is that you want to do. All of these things count. Just don't fall into any of these camps. Are you a clean eater? Right? Bro foods. If it fits your fucking macros. The people who post pictures repeatedly of ice cream, of eating ice cream. Hey, I can eat ice cream and I get lean. Why are you masturbating like this on the internet? Why? You can eat ice cream and still get lean. Good for you, but if you didn't eat the ice cream, it would be easier to get leaner. Oh, but it fits my macros. Cool. But you could probably eat more calories from food that is healthier, and nobody can argue that other food choices are not going to be healthier. Let's get 500 calories from ice cream or 500 calories from nuts. What's going to make you look and feel better? Please do not be a tosspot and tell me that so long as it fits your macros, ice cream is going to make you look and feel better. Okay? It's not. It's not going to be the end of the world if you eat your ice cream. But nor is it something for you to sing and dance about. So now I've gone off on a digression. This is more of a rant than I wanted it to be. Bottom line here is this. Do not polarize food. Do not categorize the way that you eat. You eat healthily. You eat for function, for form, for performance, and for feeling. You don't eat according to some weird strictures imposed upon you or that's made gospel by people on the internet who are trying to sell you some sort of agenda. It's much more simple than people would say. If somebody says to you, are you eating bro foods? Well, you have my permission to give them a slap around the chops. So this is Nick Mitchell. If you want to subscribe, you've got the subscribe button here. Ask questions in the sections below. My final words, please don't get locked in to any of this silliness when it comes to diet. It's common sense. Right? Healthy foods. Nail your healthy foods first. It'll help you control your urges, help you control the need to splurge and binge. Get that right. And then play around the edges with different things to see what fits you. And if it fits your macros, is a mindset that helps you. Do it. Do it. But just remember, it's common sense stuff that people have been doing forever. Right? There's nothing fancy about it.